My name's Jason Davis, age 42. I live in Fresno. Occupation, I'm an IT project manager, so that entails me sitting behind a desk, 90% of the day. It's kind of what led me to where I'm at today is sitting behind a desk for 20 years, not doing anything active other than, getting up, meeting, running from meeting to meeting or room to room kind of thing. That was my idea of exercise. Ended up 250 pounds and at a whole 5'6", so that wasn't a good ratio. You've got to do something. You're tired of being heavy, you're tired of being way overweight, you're tired of not being able to walk around the block. This past year in 2014, when my wife started getting us out and walking, it was been the point of change, and I think that was the heaviest part for us to get started, was simply getting out of our comfort zone. I think we started getting out and just walking around the block and maybe doing a mile at best, and no matter how long it took us, we just got out and worked through it and started working through all the aches and pains, and eventually you find yourself going further, going a little bit faster, and your confidence starts building. You start shedding a little bit of weight, and you see that your breathing starts getting a little easier. You just that's really where things start to click, is once you realize that, yeah, you can get out there and do this no matter how long it's been. I was an athlete in high school, and pretty much since then until now I did nothing. I didn't exercise, I didn't run, very complacent, but now it's to the point I look forward to getting out and running. Even if it's just walking, I look forward to getting out and moving. I think the biggest thing for me is just getting over all of that self-talk and self-doubt in your head and letting all of that go and not worrying about what everybody's going to think of you and what their opinions are going to be, because really their opinions don't matter anymore. So even if it's one block, just go. That one block becomes easier. Now that one block becomes 2 blocks, and then it becomes 3, and then it becomes a mile, and then 2 miles. And I think the biggest motivating factor that kept us consistent is we just made the decision to sign up for our first half marathon, a 13.1 marathon, and make that commitment to train and get out. You can do so much more than what you think you can. No matter how painful it might be at times or how exhausting it gets at times, once it's done and over with, you really can't help but smile and just enjoy it. And the simple fact that 20 years ago, 10 years ago, 5 years ago, I wasn't walking a block. I'm dropping weight. I think I started out at 252 pounds when I started this whole thing, and now I'm down below 220 now, a year later. And I think even this year I'm going to push that weight loss even more. And I think it's a testament to the fact that no matter how big you are or how inactive you are, there's a whole nother life waiting for you if you just want to get up and walk and go get it.